Hello and welcome to the Startup Finance Simulator. In this video I'm going to show you how to create 3 years of financial projection for a free mobile app within app subscriptions. Right now we can see that the executive summary is empty. Are you ready to generate your financial projections? Let's start. To start you just click on the Start tab, where you will find all your assumptions which are indicated in a blue font on a gray cell. Let's make some assumptions then. First, we need to indicate the first month of the budget. We will start from the month of September. Now we can start filling up the assumptions. First we have the traffic on our website which will send people to the App Store. We will start with 200 monthly visitors with a growth of 5%. We will assume that 15% of those visitors are going to visit the App Store and 20% are going to download the app. And 20% of the people who downloaded the app will buy one of your subscriptions. We will create some blog posts for our content strategy. I want to create 20 blog posts every month. Each blog post will cost me 100. As you can see here, there is no currency, you can use any currency you want. I will assume that I get 50 visitors to my website per blog post, of which 15% will visit the App Store, 20% will download the app and 20% will buy the subscription. Next let's move to social media. I want to generate 50 visitors to my website from social media with a growth of 5%. We'll assume 15% will visit the App Store. 20% will buy. 20% will download the app and 20% will buy. Now let's look at our advertising campaign. There are two types of advertising campaigns I can model, cost per click campaign and cost per install campaign. Let's do both. My cost per click is going to be 1. My monthly budget for CPC is going to be 2,000. I will increase it later to 5,000 per month. Here I will assume that 30% of the people who clicked on the ad to my website will then visit the App Store. If your ad is sending visitors directly to the App Store, you should put 100% here. Then we will assume that 25% will download the app and 25% will buy one of the subscriptions. Let's do the same for the cost per install. We will say that one install costs 3 and I'm going to spend 2,000 and later 5,000. I want to sign some partners. I'm just going to put one partner which will generate 100 visitors to my website every month. We'll assume that 30% of these visitors will go to the App Store, 25% will download the app and 20% will buy the subscription. Of course people can find my apps through the App Store by searching for it. So let's say we have 1,000 search every month with a growth of 5%. 20% will download the app, of which 20% will buy my subscription. I'm also going to organize some events. One event per month which will bring 100 visitors to my website and I will keep 30% and the cost per event is going to be 200. Now we can look at our subscription package. There are 3 subscription packages. The Starter Pack, the Team Pack and the Pro Pack. You can rename them if you want. So let's say that 50% of the people that will buy a subscription will buy the Starter Pack. It costs 10 per month or 80 per year, and 75% of the people who will buy this pack will pay monthly. Now the Team Pack. 30% of people will pay for it. It costs 25 per month or 100 per year, and we're going to keep 75% who will pay monthly. Last is the Prop Pack. 20%. The monthly cost is 99 and the yearly cost is 850. And we will say 75% will pay monthly. Now we can look at the churn of the subscription. We will say 10% for months, 5% per year. I will offer support for those who buy the subscriptions. It will cost 100 per month and 30% will buy this support. Now I need to put how much I have in the bank now, which is 20,000. Let's look at my individual monthly costs. Since my app is in the App Store, I need to pay a commission of 30%. If I am going to have employees, I need to pay social tax, which is 33%. Every time I hire a new employee I need to buy some equipment for them like a laptop or a desktop or a chair. Let's put a budget of $3,000 per employee. I want to do some PR for $3,000. I'm going to use some services which will cost me $300 every month. My rent is going to be $3,000. My accounting is going to be $400. I'm going to spend $1,000 on legal fees every month. I will travel, so I need to budget for traveling and hotels $2,000 per month. My cloud infrastructure is initially going to cost me $500. My telco operator will be $200. Finally, I like to keep a reserve for unexpected expenses. I will reserve $2,000 every month. Below you can add more costs if you want, but let's keep it like this and jump directly into the team. Here I must put the salary of my employees as well as my contractors. The difference between the two is that I pay social tax for employees. Let's start with me, the CEO. I will get a salary of $4,000. My CTO will get us a salary of $3,000. $2,500 for the CFO. I will hire a marketing director, which we paid $2,500. I want to hire a salesperson, which I will pay $2,500. Here I can add more employees. I want to have some support people. Support 1, Support 2, and Support 3. I will hire these people over time and pay them $1,500. Let's also take into account a back-end developer as well as a front-end developer. I will pay them $3,000. I already have a CFO, so I don't need anybody in finance, but I want an office admin, which I will pay $1,500. So now I have the cost of all my employees, the social costs, and the fully charged salaries. I also want to hire one contractor, that's the graphic designer. I will pay the graphic designer $3,000. But only for a limited period of time. And that's it. Now I can go back to my executive summary where I can see that all the graphs and all the data have been filled up. What's important is that, based on the current assumptions, I need to raise $124,491 from investors. I can look at my profit and loss where I will see all my revenue with each of the subscriptions. I can see my cost of sale, my gross margin, I can see all my operational expenses. Of course, I would encourage you to increase some of your costs as time goes by because they will increase. Here is the earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization line. I can see where I will break even, which in this case will be in March. And finally, my cash flow projection. The most important line, which is this line, shows the position of my bank account at the end of each month. Now that I have my full budget, I can start playing around and change some assumptions to see what impacts they will have on my budget, positively and negatively. As you can see, it is really easy to generate the basic skeleton for your budget, which you can then use to fine-tune, saving you hours of work. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will put a link to the file under the video so you can have a closer look.